Hey everyone, we're TowawayCouple. I'm Tom, the driver.
And I'm Bunny, the financier.
Financier?
Yeah, I'm going to do the finances on everything we don't have.
Yeah. The finances we don't have, literally.
Right?
So, I shaved.
You did.
No goatee this time.
Nope.
So, one of the questions we get asked often is, what do we do about insurance? Like, not on cars, but health insurance. Mm-hmm. And how much does it cost? Well,
it costs more than the house payment.
It costs more than a house payment. So, but what it costs us may not cost you the same, because if you have kids, you might have different health issues. You might be younger, might be older. I guess people are just, the first question they ask is, how much do you pay for this? Well, what I pay and what you pay really is negligible. All you got to do is call and get a quote.
Right.
And don't worry about what we're paying.
No.
Worry about what you can afford, because each state is different too.
Each state is different. Like you said, the level of
coverage
that you're going to need is going to be completely different.
Some people want bare minimum. Us, we go with a lot higher coverages because we're old people.
We're old. We don't want the high deductibles.
Right.
I mean, granted, if we were like super ultra healthy, then it wouldn't bother us if we had to go to the doctor and, dear God, pay $200 or $300 for a deductible. But you know what? We want the lower deductibles. If anything happens, we have to go in the hospital. I don't want to lose everything that I have, even though I have health coverage. It's super expensive.
Exactly. So we actually use Blue Cross Blue Shield of Alabama, and you can also contact what's that company name to get the lower cost?
Oh, healthcare.gov.
Healthcare.gov. So they actually have programs for lower income or everything, but it goes...
Personal businesses,
but it bases off your taxes each year.
Correct. And because this year coming off of COVID, if you get stuff into them by August 1st, a lot more people are getting approved.
Right. So definitely go on there and they'll ask you what your taxes were the previous year, what you speculate them to be. And then what happens is, if you speculate them to be, I'm not going to make any money, well, they'll give you the free insurance pretty much. But when your taxes come, you will have to pay it back. Mm-hmm. So be honest with them and see if there's any programs out there that can help you offset.
Correct. Yeah, because typically insurance for people our age and the coverage that we like to have, you're looking at $1,600 a month.
Right.
So like I said, it's definitely the same, or if not more, as a house payment for most people.
Exactly. So always ask them for any government assistance programs that might be out there. It's not that you're hardship, but if the money is there,
right, absolutely,
you might as well use it, because it cannot be there next week.
That is absolutely correct. And and the limit is actually pretty high on what you can make.
Right.
It's actually pretty high. And of course, if there's more than one of you in the family, if you have a wife and kids or a husband and children or whatever at home, then it could be a lot higher.
Now, does healthcare.gov cover the whole United States?
Yes.
Okay, so you just go to healthcare.gov. I know there's phone numbers. I know Bunny's talked to people on the phone.
Right, but the fact is too, like I said, it's now opened up until August, so you can reapply up until August. Typically, it's only open in November.
So I should get this out.
Yes,
right away.
Absolutely. Typically, it's only open until November. And then they go from there for the next full year, almost like they would a regular Medicare plan. But since COVID and all the tax breaks, they have opened it up, and they are allowing a lot more people to be on it now. But you got to have your stuff in by August 1st.
Okay, so now another question that we're asked is, what do we do when we have to go to the doctor? Well, okay, so common sense, we go home.
Yeah.
I mean,
we want to see our own doctors.
Well, and a lot of times doing what we do, they don't really have plans where we could just go to any doctor unless we go to an emergency room.
Right. We have Blue Cross Blue Shield, so we can see any emergency room or any urgent care throughout the continental U.S.
But how much is it?
We have not gone.
But how much would it be?
How much would it be? Oh, we don't
about
even want to talk.
$1,000.
Yeah,
about $1,000 out of pocket.
correct.
Per each.
So,
recently I wasn't feeling good. We think my medications were kind of messed up and it kind of caught up to me. So Bunny actually asked, she goes, do you want to go to the emergency room? I'm like, no. So she set an appointment up for this Thursday. It's Wednesday right now. And we were supposed to take a motorhome and a trailer to Canada when she called our company and said, hey, we got to get back. We got to get blood work done. We got to go see the doctor. And they were able to find us 2 units coming to Alabama. So one was to Anniston and one was to Clara, which we're literally right on our way home.
Right. So definitely it worked out. It's going to work out well for us.
It doesn't work out that way all the time.
It does
we
not.
We could have easily come back empty.
Right. And like I said, depending on the level of care that you need, like for us, I don't go the absolute best because I kind of priced it out, and from us, there wasn't much of a savings. So I went with the second one down, and it covers all of your medications at a great deductible. Specialist, what we'll have to go through tomorrow, is $65. Regular doctor is $40.
And like the prescriptions, we could pretty much fill those at any Walgreens across the United States. So when we're out for 2-3 months at a time, the only thing is if you get a new prescription for a narcotic or something, they will not fill it. So we have to come. It's stupid. We got to drive all the way to Alabama to pick up the first.
Yes.
And then we could fill outside of the state one time.
No, we can transfer it over there. But if we come back to Alabama, I have to call the doctor and have them reissue me a new one to Alabama.
Right.
So I can get them all filled in L-card if I want to.
Except for
new prescriptions. They have to be filled at your home pharmacy.
It's the stupidest thing.
It is.
So anyway, a lot of people ask us about insurance and everything. It's a very honest, common question. As far as how much it'll cost, we don't know. We know what we pay, but we don't even want to tell you how much we pay because we don't want you to scare you or steer you wrong direction. Just go to healthcare.gov, fill in all your information and get a quote, and then find out if there's any government assistance programs.
Right, absolutely. A lot of people are going to say, I'm not getting any government assistance programs. Then don't. But you know what? How many years did you work a regular job, or every year you're paying into taxes? So you're already paying into that program anyways. When the time is that you're working for yourself, you don't have health coverage, take advantage of it.
Right. But you know what? If you're one of those people, hey, we applaud you. Stand on your own 2 feet. Don't take a cent from the government.
No. But if there's something
I'm
bigger,
not going to try to talk you into it.
But if something bigger, some big health crisis comes down the road, that can be pricey.
It could be very pricey. So,
and you're probably going to have to take government assistance anyways to help with your medical bills.
Right. So anyway, we did want to bring that up. So yeah, insurance, very important. Very important for us.
Yes, very important for us.
We do think everybody should have medical insurance. There's no way that people could survive without it. And we don't really have any answers. So the best thing would be to do is contact healthcare.gov, call them, get all your questions answered from them. Sending us messages is great and everything, but we probably won't have any answers for you.
No. And like I said, every state is completely different.
Right.
And every case is completely different. So you just go from there.
Yeah. So, all right. Until next time.
We'll see you down the road.